It starts with a game of cards. Liverpool, 7-Up, Blackout, Pinochle. I've been taught them all. For my family and I, it's the chance for us to connect with each other. A time to do something we always enjoy with people we don't always get to see. I've been in Sevilla studying for 3 months. My sister and mother live in Chicago, and my aunt in California. Because of the always present distance between us, it's usually a long time between games.
Maybe it's time to go. You can be chrome.
On the 14th of November, my aunt, my sister, and my mother came to visit me in Sevilla. I await them eagerly at the arrivals gate. Will they recognize me? Will they see how much I've changed? How will I ever let them go again? The first time I see them, it's like both my heart and the time speeds up. I get hit with these waves of emotion that I have ignored since I've left the United States. One minute they're walking through the doors, and the next we are finding our way through a taxi. The doors are closed, and we are in the heart of Madrid. My mother's side has always been close-knit. We still have family reunions every other year. It's very special to me seeing all of my relatives in one place, not even knowing how some people are related to me, but knowing that we all came from one distinct person, Cynthia Ledbetter. My memories of her are not very sharp. She died when I was 5. I know 2 things concretely, that she loved babies and that she had a thing for card games. Concrete things in my life back each of these facts up. I can see old photographs of her playing with all of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. There's this one photograph of her holding me horizontally because that's the only way I would fall asleep. The other place I find her is in our family's tradition of playing cards. It's such an interesting tradition to me because I was not aware of the deep familial context growing up. To me, it was just my mother suggesting we play a game of cards because that's what she liked to do. Then I realized that her siblings played with her as well, and that they would all play together at my grandmother's house. Then I saw it was an ever-present theme at family reunions. It all stems back to her, my great-grandmother, and her love for playing cards.
I bring to you with reverent hands all the books that my love about.
Through these traditions, I see the relationship between my mother and my aunt from a different view. I see them as 2 sisters who live far apart. I see the little jokes they play on each other and how they show affection towards one another. It's as if I'm looking at another version of my sister and myself. I often wonder if my sister and I will be in the same way, growing constantly closer figuratively, but far apart physically.
And I have you too.
Show us your runway walk!
Maybe so uncertain, what can I do? Keeping it on, keeping it on. And I know I like it, what's that?
This trip meant different things for everyone. For my mother, it was breaking the routineness of an empty nester. For my aunt, it was a getaway for the girls. For my sister, it was the first taste of independence that came with her new, well-paying job. For my sister, it also represented a sentimental pilgrimage to the place she had studied abroad 4 years ago.
I love you so much. I love you so much. Thanks for coming to visit me. Of course.
All of it represented the constant cycle we go through. Splitting our souls up for different people and places, or in my case, a card game, then putting them back together again. Though I may have to play a few rounds of solitaire on my own, I know one day we'll be back together and it'll be like nothing's changed.
Oh, you're quite blown up.